Good morning, this is Tom Aspray with the Viper Report Market Wrap video for the week ending October 21st. Another choppy seesaw week, but the markets closed in impressive fashion on Friday. Let's look at some numbers. We look negative heading into the open. You can see the S&P here, dropped in early trading, rallied back, and then mid-session had this pullback. I did an article for Forbes on that morning saying, well, okay, this could be, the chart pattern doesn't look great and we could be seeing a rally failure here. Watch the market internals. That's what I teach my students in the Advanced Decline course, and in general, you can see they ended up 2261, 941. Good strong numbers, a little over 2-to-1 positive. Early on the rally, they were like 1,600, 1,400. Then they reversed to mean about 1,400 to 1,600, 1,700. And then right around in here, they started to improve and edge positive. And of course, they closed positive. Pretty much up across the board, volatility index. And of course, the rally, was stimulated by a reversal in the bond market, which we'll get to in a couple minutes. Obviously, the bond market has been holding the key to the stock market direction. You can see the close in the VIX here was not particularly positive. If you're in these markets, you really have to pay attention to the rates. Many of you recall who followed up, we looked for, a peak in rates here in June. That supported our view of a good market rally that we started peaking out in the middle of August. You can see that's when the MACD histogram on yields turned positive, so that pointed to higher yields. We've had sharply higher yields. This reversal from above the daily Stark band suggests we could be in a topping area, but we need more evidence. You can see lower highs in the MACDs, so we'll be watching this next week to see if we see a full-fledged reversal in rates. Hi, this is Tom again. You just watched the first couple of minutes of our weekend 10-minute video about the markets. One of the goals of all my services is to teach you about the markets and teach you about technical analysis and to give you examples and indicators you can follow without any too sophisticated hardware or software. That's video is the start of my weekend process. Then I move into selecting ETFs and stocks for my client. One of the recent additions has been this grid that was put together with Jerry A, and shows you essentially this is of ETFs that are positive on a 4-hour basis, a daily basis. AI daily, that means they have positive daily relative performance. Relative performance, is a very important concept to me. It tells you what stocks or ETFs are acting stronger than the S&P and which ones are acting weaker. That's important. And with the bullish action in the market, we're looking for market leaders. As the market goes higher, they should outperform the S&P. You have a weekly price action, so if it's red here, it's still negative. And then the weekly relative performance, you can see there's some energy, VDE, that's the Vanguard Energy, XES, XLE, familiar ones. You move down here, XME, XOP was one we like. So that's the first part of the process here, is to go through, look at some of those ones that are fitting my criteria, and then you can see here's one of the stock scans we utilize. There are a number of them, but these are some of the stocks that I'll be going through one by one on Saturday and Sunday to pick out and make new recommendations for our clients. We've just made some buy recommendations at the start of last week and gotten aboard the rally early, and we were very impressed by Friday's action. Once I narrow down the stocks and ETFs I'm looking for, I do further analysis. This is an interesting combination of these stocks I just showed you in that scan, how they did in the last, everything from 1 day to 1 year. And then, of course, we changed this and we put it was 17% better than the S&P on Friday. That's a, but that all goes into the mix in determining specific recommendations, buy levels, protective stops, and of course profit-taking levels. Of course, if you're interested in specific recommendations, I hope you go to theviperreport.com. includes Viper ETF report. You'll get 2 reports a week at least, and interim updates, as well as specific ETF recommendations for traders and investors, just $34.95 a month. Or the Viper Hot Stocks report, you get specific stock advice. And now we think is a really good time to start accumulating. We think the market's going to stay strong likely into the end of the year. We also provide, of course, mentoring services, advanced decline analysis, and other courses that you might be interested. So thank you very much for tuning in, and hope you have a great rest of October in the markets.